We're heading towards Copenhagen, Denmark. We're recording Ride the Lightning, which is the second album, at Sweet Silence Studio, where some early Merciful Fate demos have been recorded. The two latest Rainbow albums have been recorded there. Real good sound, real good in-house engineer. And it's gonna sound, more ballsy than Kill 'Em All. It's gonna have, more rougher, because Kill 'Em All was a bit too polished. There's the song Fight Fire with Fire, faster than Motor Breath. Oh, good.
As we saw the new wave of British metal that was coming out, we knew it was going to hit a couple years before. It was going to hit the States fairly soon, so we liked doing it, and we were doing it down in LA, and a lot of people didn't know what the hell was going on. So we didn't see any hairdos or makeup or anything. Just going up there bashing it. The basic principles are like the same as they were, 5 years ago when we were starting out. Like the rock just like on a bit higher level, like I said, But I mean, still the same four idiots, trying to stay in tune and stay on time. We do what we want to do, If they consider that selling out, then whatever. A lot of people think you sold out just because you're on a major label and are very popular. Or maybe you don't play 1,000 miles an hour the whole time, or, we're not trying to be something big and fancy, it's just us doing what we do. Let's keep it that way.
Yo, welcome to the Syncin Wang show, man. We're so glad you're with us. We have something different for you. We're not going to do a Kiss album. We're going to do a Kiss album next episode. And we just want to say this is going to be brutally awesome and everything. And let me just say something, man. For all the people outside of the United States of America, where me and Syncin Stanley are based and born, if you're all looking at what's going on in the United States of America the last 8 days, and if you're wondering what the fuck's going on, here's what's going on. It's a motherfucking clusterfuck. Bam! Hey! Anyways, here, I want to introduce the biggest troll on the planet, Paul Stanley's worst enemy, Syncin Stanley. Bam!
Syncin Stanley here, people, and listen, if you don't know who to vote for, just vote for Green Simmons. He just announced his 2024 presidential candidacy. So Green Simmons will be on the ballot this year. What do you think of that, Wang?
Yeah, I don't know what to think of it, man. Basically, well, you know what? Before that video was invented, this is what I think about everything. We are fucked.
No, man. Fucked. Green Simmons gonna take care of everything.
Yeah, right. Just like the last guy and the current guy took care of everything. Again, we're fucked.
He's gonna put it all in his back pocket.
Oh, I bet he is.
My brother. Man. Yo. So, Wang, what are we gonna talk about this week?
Well, what we're going to talk about this week is an album that came out July 27th, 1984, produced by Flemming Rasmussen, recorded at Sweet Silent Studios in Copenhagen, Denmark. Probably, if I'm being honest, despite the haters, I would say this album and Master of Puppets are the two greatest thrash metal albums ever. Some years I pick Ride the Lightning. Some years I pick Master of Puppets. I really don't know. It's very close. It's very, very close. And the beautiful thing about this era of Metallica, I was fortunate enough to see them with Cliff Burton. I saw Metallica with Cliff Burton. I've said this on past episodes 3 times. The first time was August 31st, 1985, with my lovable Chubby and lovable Derek Rooney. And then on New Year's Eve,
Wait. Was that Day on the Green?
Yes, it was Day on the Green. Yes, sir.
The Day on the Green was the first time.
Yeah, correct. August 31st.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah, August 31st, 1985, Day on the Green. Back in the day, there was this huge, thing, all sorts of different shit. And on that specific day, on that Saturday, August 31st, 1985, it was headlined by the Scorpions. Obviously, they were on top of the world with Love at First Sting. The second band was Rat. They were on top of the world with Invasion of Your Privacy in 85, wow. and then the previous year, Out of the Cellar. And then, interestingly enough, Y&T was third on the bill, a band that I love.
That must have been like their Summertime Girls era.
Yeah, unfortunately, Down for the Count, I believe. Yeah, Down for the Count. I think that did him dirty. Yeah.
They bring their big robot out on stage?
Yeah, that's a great question. You know what? I don't think so. Maybe they did. I don't know, man. I mean, and then fourth on the bill with a little band called Metallica, and they were on obviously still the Ride the Lightning tour, our album that we're reviewing, and Yngwie J. Malmsteen was fifth on the bill, and then some nobody.
What album? What album was that? What album with Yngwie?
Let's see. Wouldn't there still been Rising Force?
Maybe. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because Trilogy was 86.
Yes, it would be.
Trilogy was 86.
Or was it Marching Out?
Oh, man. Obviously, we're a professional podcast, and I obviously did not do professional research. I didn't think you're going to ask any questions about Yngwie J. Malmsteen.
I think it might have been Marching Out, man.
Okay, all right. So Rising Force.
No big deal. Whatever. Who else was on there?
Yeah, that's about it. And a nobody band called Victory. And then before I posted it, then I saw Metallica on December 31st, 1985, and technically January 1st, 1986. It was at the San Francisco Civic Center. I saw Kiss Creatures of the Night tour 2.5 years prior. And of course, I was still with Chubby. And that was Metallica, Megadeth. Megadeth opened. It was the first I don't know, Pat. I think they shared the stage numerous occasions, but that was the first after the whole, kicking them out and everything. Was the first time Megadeth was on the same bill as Metallica.
So Dave was still pissed at him by then.
Oh, hell, are you kidding me?
He probably came out with all kinds of piss and vinegar.
Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and claim his whole disseration. I don't remember what he said. I do remember what he said in 1988 in Oakland, but that's another story altogether. But anyway, So it was Metallica, Exodus, Metal Church, and Megadeth. I believe.
Holy
Megadeth.
Shit.
Yeah. I believe it went. Yeah, I believe in order it went. Metallica, Megadeth, Exodus, Metal Church. So.
Wow. Megadeth, Killing Is My Business, right? Their first album.
Correct. Yeah, before Peace Sells. It was before Master Puppets came out. Matter of fact, they were all drinking Heineken. They're all, yeah, literally. They were all drinking Heineken. I mean, it was like, it was so cool, crazy that each band member. So at midnight, they came out, celebration in 1986, New Year, dilly dee, and then James comes up to the mic and says, "We're gonna play it," and it's the first time it was ever played ever. They played a couple nights prior in Sacramento, which is interesting. They actually opened up for YNT in Sacramento. I believe, don't quote me, I believe it was December 27th, 1985. But lo and behold, yeah, they opened up for YNT. So then they came to their home grounds, San Francisco Civic Center. Place holds, which it still exists. I'd say 7,500. But yeah, it was amazing, man. It was so amazing. And then he comes on the mic and says, "We're gonna play a song from our new album. This song is called Master of Puppets." It's like, bam!
Oh wow.
Oh man, yeah. It was just so fucking amazing, dude. So, yeah. So, anyways, man, sing it, Stanley, man. Get into the first song. What's your take on?
Oh wait. No. Let's hang on a minute.
More questions.
We got a couple little more facts on this. Ride the Lightning. Ride the Lightning was originally released still on Megaforce Records, and they were 2 months in. They were 2 months into the release, and they got picked up by Elektra. They got picked up by a major label, and they bought Metallica, and they reissued Ride the Lightning under the Elektra label. So that was pretty cool. And
yeah,
then,
very good knowledge, brother, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going. Spit out wax, brother.
And then, like you said, they went to Copenhagen and recorded their album because Lars liked, a couple albums, that the guy did, like for Rainbow and stuff. But they rehearsed in Merciful Fate's rehearsal studio.
Right. I saw that.
That became a lifelong friendship, and
absolutely.
we all know that Metallica recorded that Merciful Fate medley and had Merciful Fate come up and perform with them at one of their big shows, and
it was the 30th. It was the 30th anniversary in 2011.
Yes,
about
sir.
8 blocks west from where I am, right here at Wang Tower.
That's awesome.
At the Fillmore Auditorium. Yeah, unfortunately, I was not there.
And that was awesome, man, because they did all that, and they had all their previous members come up, even Dave Mustaine. It was classy as fuck. Metallica are a class act. And,
Sure.
They're very loyal to you, and they do shit right, man. They just treat everybody in their camp right, man.
And Lars was 100% correct on Napster.
Absolutely. Oh my God, he was beyond correct.
Beyond the realm. Yeah, exactly, dude.
Oh my God, man, Napster done killed the music industry. Look where we are now.
Exactly.
My God.
Before you get into the first song, if it wasn't for Chubby, I would not know who. Maybe eventually I would have found out. But Chubby was the first person that fucking turned me on to Metallica. It was late '84. Obviously, the album came out July 27th. This is probably November of '84. The heaviest shit I was into was Maiden, like Power Slave, and then '84 Priest, Defenders of the Faith. You know what I'm saying? And then Sabotage. But when Chubby said, "Hold on a minute, I'll drive my Volkswagen Scirocco," Chubby had this cassette tape.
Chubby rules.
Yeah, Chubby is an icon, and we all love him and everything. And hopefully he'll run for president. So I'll remember it. No, seriously, I had a Blaupunkt stereo. All Scirocco's had Blaupunkts. And he said, "Play this, dude." And he put in Ride the Lightning. And that was the beginning. That was the beginning. Yeah. And I was like, and on the real, I'm not going to be fucking disingenuous. At first, same thing I had with Pantera 10 years later or whatever. Not 10 years later, 5 years later. I remember at first going, holy shit, this is like so heavy, my brain can't really comprehend it. So it took me a while because, I wasn't, I'm sure I was into the Clash and the Sex Pistols as far as punk and everything goes, but that heavy of it was, it was so fucking heavy, man.
That's what people can't comprehend now. Is when Metallica first came out.
I was still a teenager, so I hadn't experienced, life. So I go, holy fuck! I thought fucking Free Will Burning was fucking heavy. Holy fuck!
Exactly.
So amazing, so brilliant. But I have to fucking give 100% chops to Chubby. Bam.
Well, man, I got into Metallica. To be honest with you, I can't remember who introduced me to Metallica. All I know is I went to the mall and I heard about Metallica and how badass they were. So I bought this little EP called Whiplash. And that was in '83. I picked that up at Camelot Music, brought that home, put that on the turntable. And I was like, holy shit, man, Whiplash. Seek and Destroy, Phantom Lord live. I was like, this is the shit, man. And then shortly after that, a buddy in school had the Ride the Lightning cassette, and he said, take this home and listen to this, man, if you like Metallica. I'm like, okay. So I brought that home. I was just like, oh, shit, Ride the Lightning. It's been my favorite Metallica album ever since, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Fucking awesome, man. Metallica. And let's talk about the cover, man, the album cover. How cool is it, man? The blue logo, the blue lightning, and just the electric chair and the logo. So badass, man.
Fucking iconic. And the like you said, the silver, the blue, the black. It's just so fucking just perfect. Icon. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I've had multiple Ride the Lightning shirts. I actually have 2 of them right now. 2 Ride the Lightning shirts, same exact shirt. With that guy in the electric chair that glows in the dark on the back.
Dude, man. It's an amazing album, and I'm looking forward to getting into it. So why don't you get started? Syncin Daily.
Oh, yeah, man. All right. Track number 1. Fight fire with fire, fight fire with fire, fight fire with fire, fight fire with fire. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah. How freaking awesome is Fight Fire with Fire? Oh, my God, man. That little classical acoustic intro just builds in, and then it just fucking explodes into, like, at that time, probably the fastest guitar picking I've ever heard in my life at that time. I was just like, oh my God. I mean, this is the shit, man. And honestly, man, this is probably my favorite. It's my favorite Metallica song off the album, and probably my favorite Metallica song of all the time. It's just amazing, apocalyptic, heavy, fast as fuck. Just, what more can you say about Fight? It's a fucking classic, dude.
Oh, fucking dude. It's
amazing. What's your thoughts on Fight Fire with Fire?
Yeah, Fight Fire. It almost screams Beavis and Butthead, like, fight fire with fire, fight fire with fire. It really does. For all you young people, Google Beavis and Butthead. Anyways, yeah, it's so violent. It's after such a, like you made reference to, after such a beautiful acoustic intro, then apocalyptic doom, and I mean just so much violence in the song, and especially for back in 1984. And if I'm being honest, and I don't mean this in any sort of negative way, but I'm sure everything comes off as negative. This sound, James Hetfield, after recording how old was James Hetfield when this album came out? He was 22, 21. He never sounded the same. Master of Puppets, he sounds very close, and just as, close. But specifically in 1984, no, I guess he was 19. He was born in 63. Anyway, he never sounded the same. I mean,
man, he started to lose his baby voice.
Like, you and me ripped the Scab Kiss fan. no matter what they put out, everything's great. I'm kind of like, I'd be guilty of being a Metallica, Scab Kiss sort of equivalency. Even though I don't rate every album great, but I do like every album. So, and I know there are people that say, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know, dude. I think this song, like not to keep beating myself, James just never sounded the same. They just sounded the most violent. This band sounded the most violent and underground on this album, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, and their guitars, man, had the best crunchiest sound of distortion, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, it just, it's so crunchy, so nasty. I fucking love it, man. I love it, man.
Fucking A, man. Hey, man, let's take a trip to the second song, a song called "Ride the Lightning." Death in the air, strapped in the electric chair. If I'm gonna be honest, man. And I'm rating all our songs. So the first, "Fight Fire with Fire," gets an A+, and then "Ride the Lightning" gets another A+. I think it's. I don't think it's probably. I'm sure it's my favorite song on this record.
Wow.
What a fucking 1-2. Holy shit. I mean,
oh, yeah. Oh.
The start of record, you know what I'm saying? Usually it's spread out the best songs. In my humble opinion, the two best songs are bam, bam, right after another.
True, man.
Sick, so apocalyptic, so of the time. For young people that don't know, we did the Ozzy Ultimate Sin. Obviously, Ozzy is old enough to be these guys' dad, probably close at least. But just the mind frame of the mid-'80s, the apocalyptic doom, the nuclear holocaust, and all this shit. It's just another raisin. It's a very. I don't know, man. They just took on subjects that really not, I can't stop praising this album. And "Ride the Lightning" gets an A+. Syncin, damn it, there.
Oh yeah, man. "Ride the Lightning," the title track, man. Just love it, man. Just awesome. And got to give credit to Dave Mustaine. He contributed to this song at some point in time.
There's 2 songs on this album. Right.
And when you think about that, kind of like that opening riff, the "Ride the Lightning" riff kind of does sound Dave Mustaine. It does sound like Mustaine's writing. So, but "Ride the Lightning," man, what a badass song. Getting strapped in the electric chair. If you notice, man, there's kind of a theme through this album. Every song is about, some type of fear of some sort of death. Whether it be apocalyptic, getting strapped in the electric chair, suicide, going to war, being an escaped convict, running from the law, creeping death, man, having the fucking pharaohs coming to kill your firstborn son and shit, man. It's some fucking scary shit, man. It all deals with, death in some form or another and the fear of it. So in my eyes, this is kind of like a semi-concept album in a way. Where they had
I don't think anybody would argue with you. I mean,
it's not a concept album, but it had a theme. It had a theme to it.
Maybe not necessarily on the scale of a Operation Mindcrime.
Oh, no. That's not what I'm talking about.
The whole story. But those songs have a connection and a basis, So, yeah. I agree with that analysis.
Yeah, like the fear of death, being in fear for your life, type thing. But yeah, okay, man. "Ride the Lightning." Awesome track. Let's move on to number 3, "For Whom the Bell Tolls." Oh my God, dude. What an incredible tune. I mean, at my age when this came out, up to a couple years later, this was the Metallica song that every guitar player and garage band would play, man. You'd get together and just be like, dun dun dun, you know. You could usually find a drummer that could play that drum beat, and you know the riff was simple, but it was just so heavy, man. I mean, nowadays the burnout factor is a little high on this tune, but it will forever be a classic, man, and a concert staple, man. For Whom the Bell Tolls, man, always gets the pits going, man. What do you think of For Whom the Bell Tolls, Wang?
I mean, you know, to say anything other than what you just said, as far as technically speaking, you're spot on, dude. And the interesting thing about this song is, I have been in stadiums all around the country because I've never been out of the continental United States. Yankee Stadium, Fenway Park. I mean, Indiana. This is a song that you hear in sporting events all around the country.
Oh yeah.
I mean, oh my God, are you kidding me? Yeah. So, I love that aspect because you know, sports, Boston sports in particular, is such an important part of my life. So when I'm at Foxborough Stadium back in the good old days when we were a dynasty, I remember hearing this song. You know, Patriots rally against Denver in January of 2012 when Brady had 5 touchdowns. Yeah, man, I just have really amazing personal memories about the song because it is a staple. It is a staple. It is like a metal song that mainstream culture has clinged on to and said, you know what, we accept this. You know, Metallica has been accepted by the main, which is, you know, some people hate on that. I don't hate on that. Just like when new rock bands do good, I don't hate on them. I root for guitar-based music. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so this song is it's obviously simplistic. It's in the Am I Evil game sort of situation. It's brilliant and I love it. Bam!
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You want to take the next song first, Wang?
Yeah. What the hell, man? Fade to Black, man. And you know what? What are you chuckling about?
It's your turn, man. Go ahead.
All right, well, you're spitting a bit. You know what? Here's the deal. You know, I'm old enough. Remember, I got into this album. Let's see. It came out July 27th, so August, September, October, November. Probably 4 months after the record came out. That's when old Chubby turned me onto the record at Burger King in the drive-thru in the Scirocco. And back then they had 38-cent little burgers, and we got like 20 of them. And
Chubby turns you on quite a bit.
Chubby is a classic legend, and I'd love to have him on the show, quite honestly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Anyways, man, so, Fade to Black. I mean, if you really think about it, if you really want to analyze this honestly, Metallica was called a sellout from this juncture. But
we do what we
the
want to
first
do,
time
you know,
Metallica
they
was
consider
called a
that
sellout
selling
was
out,
when they
then,
released this song.
Whatever.
The acousticness, the broadening of the sound, Metallica sold out. You know, so what do I think of the song? I think it's amazing and haunting and telling. I love it. Hey.
All right, man. Fade to Black, man. Let's be honest, man. It's a masterpiece. It's the first time they dabbled with a ballad. And, you know, a lot of people of our generation consider Metallica like our generation's Led Zeppelin.
And spot on.
And I would go as far to say that Fade to Black is Metallica's Stairway to Heaven. Now, why do I say that? Because it starts off slow. It's got that melancholy, eerie intro with those guitar solos. Then it kind of picks up a little bit, brings it back down, and then it just just all out builds up, man, and explodes at the end, dude. It's just a masterpiece, man. And for anybody that's back in the day to call it a wimpy ballad or whatever, they weren't fucking listening to the whole song, because it's far from that, man. That, man, when James rips into that riff, that I mean, holy shit, man. Strap it on, dude. You're in for the ride of your life, man. This song is, I never get tired of it, dude. I never get tired of this song to this day.
Brother, you are towing on my heartstrings. I agree with every single analysis that you just said about the song, and I absolutely love the connection with Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
Fucking spot on. Yeah. It's something that obviously after you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, obviously. But I hadn't thought of that before. But I have said on numerous occasions throughout the years, Metallica is our generation. People in their 40s and 50s, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, it's our Led Zeppelin, and a lot of people in media have called them that.
And I don't want to sell at younger people, but you know what I'm saying. Basically, anyways. Yeah, it's amazing, dude. It's sick, and I give it an A. And I forgot to give you the grades. I give for Whom the Bell Tolls an A. I gave Ride the Lightning A+. I gave Fight Fire with Fire an A+. And now we're going under ice. So
Trapped under ice.
Yeah, we're going under ice, and we're going to see what Syncin Stanley thinks about being trapped under ice.
Oh, man, that'd be scary as fuck, bro. See what I'm talking about, man? Another, being trapped under ice, man. You're afraid of dying. You're afraid of drowning. Every song is about being afraid of something.
And if you think about it, if you're trapped under ice and you have clearness of the water, you see the blue sky in the New England winter where the ice is fucking frozen, but you're trapped under ice, so you could it's a phenomenal song. Go ahead, my brother.
Phenomenal song, man. It's my second favorite song on the album. I love this song so much, man. Trapped Under Ice. And I just got to say, man, if y'all never heard the Death Angel version of this, Death Angel do a killer version of this. And who are Death Angel? Well, at this time, Kirk Hammett produced Death Angel's first demo. Yeah, right around the time of Ride the Lightning. They were all from the Bay Area. Death Angel.
I mean, I'm well aware, but I don't be a Death Angel big fan. But do I hate him? Hell no. But anyway,
I love Death Angel. Death Angel rules, man.
And the lead singer is now in Kerry King's band.
Yes, he is. Man.
I will look into that song. Syncin Stanley.
Awesome.
Bang.
Awesome, Wang. What do you think of Trapped Under Ice?
Oh my goodness gracious, man. I mean, it's basically riffage from fucking hell. I mean, apocalyptic doom. Somebody's gonna die, and possibly a lot of people are gonna die. I mean, just the whole, like you said, not to piggyback too much, but just the whole album about death and destruction and conquering and suicide. It was just I fucking absolutely adore this song, and I give this song, I mean, the energy level itself is a 10, man. I mean, there's just so much energy, so much. Fleming Rasmussen, man, that's my nigga, dude. I mean, with all due respect, bro, I love that motherfucker. But Rivers from Hell, energy level at 10. I give this song an A.
Hell yeah, man. All right, you want to take the next song, Wang?
Yeah, man, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously the bastard child of the album. And reading, things throughout the last 40 years, it was a song that they basically invented, as it were, produced, like on the spot, like late because they needed time or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what? I understand the reluctancy of the Metallica fan fan analysis, fans and everything, and just music. No, it is obviously the worst song on the record. It's not. It doesn't have too much invention. It's sort of. I don't know, man. It doesn't suck. Don't get me wrong.
No, it don't suck.
Yeah, the instrumentation alone brings it above a B, but I'm gonna say B minus. Ben.
All right, man. Escape. Yeah, man. James hates it. I happen to love it, man. Is it the best song on the album? No, I would say it's the weakest song on the album. They took a left turn with this one, obviously. But man, in the context of the entire album, yeah, man, I don't skip it. I love it, man. I like it. Yeah.
It's definitely the Bastard Child.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. If there was a weakest song on the album, this would be it.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
definitely.
All good.
Yeah.
Still love it. Yeah.
But
Not love it. I said B minus. So.
Yeah, B minus. All right, yeah. Number 7, moving on to Creeping Death. Oh my God, man. What an awesome biblical tale. I mean, this was a single. This was the only single off the album. Isn't that weird? Weird?
Right,
But
and
this-
the single was released, and we're going to touch on
We're
this.
going to discuss that. We're going to discuss that at the end. We won't talk about that now, but we are going to discuss this Creeping Death EP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a couple.
Bam!
There we go, man. But Creeping Death, man, what a monstrous song. Played in concert till this day. Yeah, man. Just love it, man. It gets the crowd going. Awesome song. Wang, what's your thoughts on Creeping Death?
All-time metal classic, fabulous and brutal, and I give it an A.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Absolutely. And Wang, what's your thoughts on the closing song on this album, this masterpiece of an album?
Oh, I love this shit. I love the complex, crazy kids writing complex, crazy music. Epic. I give it an A. I think this album is if not one of the top 5 heavy metal albums to ever exist.
No, Wang, we're talking about the last song of the album.
No, I understand that, homeboy, and I told you about that. The Call of Ktulu.
Yes.
And leading up to my analysis of the song, I was trying to paint a picture, but Syncin Stanley prevented me from saying that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I accept your apology. But, yeah, I mean, you talk about...
Cockblock.
Hey, man, Cockblock, Vinnie Vincent has issues with you, and we're going to get into that later. Mark St. John's sister will be... Yeah, you...
Save all that for the Kiss episode.
Yeah, and next week, and hold on, people. Next episode, whenever that is. Maybe next week, whenever. Who knows? We're going to do Kiss Unmasked, so I got some Vinnie Vincent and Mark St. John sister news, so that goes with it. But yeah, like I said, when I said this, love this shit. Complex, crazy kids writing complex, crazy music. Epic. The fucking amazing instrumental, and I fucking adore it. Hey, there!
Yeah, man, the Call of Ktulu, excellent ending to the album. Great instrumental, heavy as fuck. Got to give credit to Mustaine. He had some writing credit for this song. I don't know what he contributed to this song, but obviously it worked because it's a great instrumental, and it closes this masterpiece of an album, man.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's it for Ride the Lightning, the album. But we are not done, man. We are not done. We are gonna include the Creeping Death EP single. Creeping Death with the 2 bonus songs, Am I Evil and Blitzkrieg. So let's get right into it, Wang. Wang, what's your thoughts of Am I Evil, man? They're 2 cover songs. Metallica did them their own way. What do you think of Am I Evil?
What do I think of Am I Evil? First of all, obviously the Diamond Head cover. It's a fun song. It's obviously rather simplistic compared to the complexity of Metallica of that era. I think it's, I mean, it's a great song. I love Blitzkrieg way more. The next song that we're going to talk about. But I think, you know, it's amazing. And Metallica put put a lot of money in Diamond Head's pockets. And
Yes, they did.
Yeah, big time.
And thank you very much.
Yeah, and just for a statistic thing, I guess the last time this album was certified by RIAA was in 2012, and it was at 6.95 million sales. So there's going to be time in our life, probably within the next 5 years. And Justice for All is at 9.5 million. I know a lot of bands don't do this, but Metallica is smart enough to do this. I know they gotta be. There could be, obviously, the Black Album is the #1 album of the SoundScan era. That's a fact. #1 album of the SoundScan era of all genres is Metallica, the Black Album. And Justice for All is about to hit a diamond. And Jesus Christ, man, if this is at 6.9 million back in 2012, wonder what it is now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I don't keep track of that stuff like you do.
Yeah, I do. I find it fascinating, man.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. It really is. And, you know, and the cool thing about this band is, even though you and me are 5 years apart, we both got into them in the early days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That matters.
Yeah.
That matters. You have, you know, if you jumped on during the load and, you know, I've done podcasts that I've supported the load episode and the reload episode. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. You know, I don't know how you're taking on there, but that's for another day or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've been a Metallica fan since Chubby said in my Volkswagen Scirocco at Burger King, buying Burger King single burgers. I believe it's like 48 cents. We bought 20 of them.
Those were the days.
Put this cassette in that blow pump.
And it just
Bill
blew
Wang.
your mind.
I went, I mean, like I said, not to repeat myself. Whoa. This is like very violent, there's almost no melody to it. Yeah. And then as the years went on, there's, you know, you got snippets of melody, but that initial reaction as a teenager, I was just like, holy shit, Chubby, what the fuck?
It made you bang your head and tap your foot, man. You couldn't keep still listening to this stuff.
Oh,
you know?
for sure. And then you being 5 years younger, I find it amazing that you found this, but, you know, whatever. You know.
Yeah. 83, dude. I was, what, 83?
No, 84. This came out July 27th,
No, I'm talking about when I discovered it. Was 83.
Right.
Was the Whiplash EP, so, yeah, I was, yeah. I was 12 years old.
Yeah, crazy. But I got
12
into
or
Kiss
13,
at 12,
whatever.
so all right, yeah.
Yeah. But Am I Evil, man? Am I Evil? Oh my God, what a great Diamond Head cover. Oh my God, Metallica basically made it their own.
Yeah.
They totally, like you said, totally. See, that's why Metallica's so cool. They'll take something, make it their own, but they always give back. They gave back to Diamond Head. I mean, I don't think many people in America would know who Diamondback was if it wasn't for Metallica.
Fucking spot on! Are
know?
you kidding? Yeah, hell no.
Fuck! The guitar player from Diamond Head just got a gig with another big band. Who's he playing with now?
I don't know, but all I know is you said no. But I wouldn't know who fucking. I mean, eventually.
Exactly.
No, but eventually, I guess I would have. But back then, I had no clue who the fuck Diamond Head was.
Exactly.
You know, I wasn't into that. You know, I mean, all these Johnny Come Latelys, revisionist historians. Oh, yeah. I was there. Oh yeah. I heard all this. Yeah, most of them are full of shit.
Bullshit, man. I had no idea who the fuck Diamond Head were.
Yeah, and why they're full of shit? Because these albums didn't sell shit. No, not Metallica, but 99.9% of the quote-unquote new wave of British heavy metal bands sold nothing.
And then they did another Diamond Head cover, Helpless, man. What another badass thing.
Oh yeah, I love that EP.
Oh, dude, yeah. We'll have to review that sometime.
Yeah, the first Jason Newsted shit, dude.
Yeah.
Love that shit. 1987, for sure.
All right. But anyway, let's get to the last song, the second cover on the Creeping Death EP, Blitzkrieg. Oh my God, Blitzkrieg. Oh God, dude, this song just kicks you right in the nuts, man. This song, man, such a badass song, so heavy, so awesome. I mean, they didn't even really stray much from the original tune. I mean, if you listen to Blitzkrieg, the name of the band, and the song, their song Blitzkrieg, I mean, Metallica play it note for note, man. They just make it more heavy, man. They just metallicize it, man, and it's freaking awesome, man. Wang, what do you think of Blitzkrieg?
Oh man, I have nothing to add. It's brilliant, and it's so cool. It's the name of the band.
Yeah.
I fucking adore the song, and these two songs appeared on the the Kill 'Em All expanded edition, right?
Yes. Yep. Every time they re-released, like they did the cassette version of Kill 'Em All. Right. They slapped these songs on there. So yeah, that's cool, man.
Hell yeah, cool. Man. So
more money in Diamond Head and Blitzkrieg's pocket, man.
Fucking A, brother! Like, they are going cha-ching!
They're probably
the homeboy, what's the guy? Is it Tyler? What's the lead singer of Diamond Head?
No, that's the guitar player. Is Tatler. The guitar player is
that's
Tatler.
the leader of the band?
Yeah, he's the leader of the band, yeah.
He's been documented saying that Metallica put, I believe, like one of his children through college or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Metallica probably paid for his house, paid for everything.
Yeah, man, like you said, man, all the haters hate on Metallica because here's the deal. Everybody hates on the best.
Oh, yeah.
He hates on the best. Everybody hates on the best.
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong. Do I love everything Metallica's done? No, I don't. But, I appreciate what they do. I appreciate what they try to do. And like I said, man, they're great guys. They always give back. They're loyal as fuck. Man, you can't say more about Metallica, man. And they take care of their fans. Brother. They take care of their fans. They don't price gouge them, as far as I know.
No, you're right.
They try to give them the best deals they can, So,
I've been with them 40 years and probably, I would say, around Thanksgiving of 1984, I had that moment with Chubby.
Yeah.
At the Burger King with the 48-cent burgers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man, that's about wraps it up, man, for this Metallica Ride the Lightning episode. You got anything else you want to add, Wang?
No, man. Awesome, fun times. And the next episode we are returning to Kiss.
Oh my God, Kiss! Yes.
We are returning to Kiss. Unmasked will be the next episode. Hopefully it'll be.
Rejoice.
What's that?
The Kiss stars rejoice.
Yeah, exactly. So, so we're gonna go from episodes that bomb to episodes that do great.
Oh yeah, man! Thank you, Kiss stars, for listening to us. We appreciate it.
Right on, man. Right on.
And join the Syncin Wang Facebook group.
Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my goodness gracious! I have nothing to say about the Syncin Wang Facebook group.
Yes, join the Syncin Wang Facebook group. God damn it!
For sure.
All right, man. All right, Wang. If you ain't got anything else to say, right?
Right.
Well, that continues another episode of the Syncin Wang Show. We'll see you next time.
Bam!
This has been a Think Army production.
Bam!